In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Samsung Galaxy A15 5G, and we actually have some pretty big upgrades on this phone. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. We have the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G in the house right here. I'm super excited to unbox this. We're going to talk about the specifications, take a look around the phone, take a look at the camera and all of the new features and software and stuff like that. But before I start this unboxing, I did get this phone a little bit earlier. I believe it's going to be $199 when it comes out because last year's device was around $199, but I did get this device a little bit early. I did purchased this today, like a couple hours ago at Metro by T-Mobile. So this is the United States version of the Galaxy A15 5G. As far as our RAM, we're going to have 4 gigabytes of RAM inside this device, 128 gigabytes of internal storage inside of here. So we have some very ample storage in here. Again, we have a 5,000 milliamp battery inside of here. So same as last year, which is always nice to see. I thought the battery was great from last year as well. And we also have a 25 watt wired charge on this device. And we can shoot at 1080p 30 frames per second on this phone for video as well. We also have Android 14 One UI 6.0, and we have a new MediaTek Dimensity 6100 Plus inside of this device, as well as a micro SD card slot on the back of our little SIM tray. So excited to see that. I think the biggest upgrade that we're going to see on this phone though is that this now, for the first time ever, has a Super AMOLED display. So this has a 90 Hertz Super AMOLED display. If you guys don't know, the Galaxy A14, the one prior to this, actually only had an IPS display. So it's great to see that on here. We also have 800 nits of brightness on here as well, so that looks good. But yeah, that's everything that we have inside of here. I'm going to be talking about the camera setup and everything else in a second, but let's get this phone unboxed. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and slide this out. We've been getting these boxes usually with the A series devices right here, which is cool to see. But of course, inside of here, we're going to have all of our manuals and stuff. So we have first our USB Type-C to Type-C data cable. We do not have a wall charger in the box, so just a heads up. Next, we have our quick start guide and terms and conditions in English and in Spanish. Of course, we have our phone in here as well. Let's go and put that to the side though. And the last thing that we have inside of here is going to be our SIM ejector tool. But that is all you can find in the box. All right, guys, so we have our phone right here. We're going to go ahead and take this out right now. I did take a little peek earlier. So I did get a little sneak peek of this device, but we do have a new form factor on this device, on the Galaxy A15 5G. And as you guys can see with the Galaxy A14 on my left side right here, we actually do have that new key island design right there, which honestly I think looks much better and much more modern on the Galaxy A15 5G. So it definitely looks a lot better than the Galaxy A14 in my opinion. Of course, we're gonna have kind of a different texture. This one is more glossy. This one is more textured on the Galaxy A14 5G. I am liking this one a little bit better. However, you are gonna be able to get smudges and stuff like that. Not huge fingerprints like you would with like a glass back or anything, but you guys are gonna have a lot more smudges and stuff on this. So if you want to, definitely go ahead and get a case to combat that, but I think it looks good all in all. And this is the blue and black color for the Galaxy A15 5G, and I think this is the only color that they have at Metro by T-Mobile and all the other prepaid carriers. So I haven't found another color there. They didn't have any other options, but this one just looks stunning. It looks really good. I think Samsung colors just this past like 5 years have been great. Honestly, they've been really nice. But first and foremost, right side of the device, of course, we have our power button that's going to double as our side mounted fingerprint sensor, and I've heard good things about this so far. Just above that, we have our volume up and down rocker. Of course, top of the phone, we have our noise canceling mic. Left side of the phone, we're going to have our SIM tray, and we can also expand our storage via micro SD card. When you open up your SIM tray, you're of course going to see your SIM, but on the back of that SIM tray, you can actually put an SD card inside of there as well. We still have our 3.5mm headphone jack, so beautiful to see that. We also have our noise canceling mic. We have our USB Type-C port, and we have our speaker grill right here, which looks much different than last year. So hopefully this design was tested and it might bring a better sound is what I'm thinking. So we're gonna test out these speakers on here as well. Again, we only have one speaker on this device, so it's going to be a single speaker, no stereo speakers on this. So our main camera is going to be a 50 megapixel wide angle camera. Our secondary is going to be a 5 megapixel ultra wide camera. So great to see that we have that on here. And our third is going to be our 2 megapixel macro camera. And of course, on the right side of that, we have our LED flash. And the phone is now booted up. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how this fingerprint sensor works. It's not going to be like crazy different from last year's, but it's definitely super accurate. So you guys are gonna have no issues right there. And again, I just booted up this phone right now, so it's not going to be the quickest running right now. But I can say first and foremost, right out of the box or right off the bat, this display looks much better than the Galaxy A14 5G. It definitely looks more premium. Super excited that we have a Super AMOLED display now. That's kind of groundbreaking for the ultra budget phone category. So kudos to Samsung for doing that. First and foremost, our drop-down bar menu, of course, it's going to be a little bit different than last year's. We do have Android 14 running on this out of the box, so that's great to see that we have the latest Android on here. Of course, we have our sound, we have our auto rotate, airplane mode, flashlight, mobile data, mobile hotspot, power sharing mode, location, quick share, nearby share, scan QR code. Of course, we have our multi-controls right there. We have our other modes right there as well. We also have our smart view down there as well, and our Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So we have a little bit better organization on this phone, which is great to see, but that's what you can expect out of the settings on this phone. And going through this phone as well, the colors look a lot more punchy than the Galaxy A14 5G, and I think you guys are definitely going to be able to notice that. Everything looks more vivid, it looks more premium, and instead of that kind of V that we had on the Galaxy A14, we have this half circle, which I don't like, but I think it looks much better and much more premium than the Galaxy A14 for whatever reason. I don't know what psychological event took place for me to feel that way, but I feel like it looks a lot better. And for anybody wondering, we're basically going to be using Google Messenger as our base messenger. These are how the emojis look. I think they look pretty cool. Of course, you have your GIFs and everything else like that in there. But the first thing I want to go ahead and check out is check out the camera and show you how this looks just right off the bat. Let's go ahead and take a picture using our 12 megapixel camera. And of course, our 50 megapixel camera as well. So this is the 50 megapixel camera. I think this looks actually really good. The colors on this looks decent. And of course right here, the 12 megapixel one as well. This is going to be a decent point and shoot camera. Of course, we're going to go more into detail this week on the Galaxy A15's camera, but everything looks pretty good so far. Going into more right here, we can find our pro mode, our AR zone. Obviously, guys know what that is. You guys can basically make emojis based off of your face and make your own little character and stuff. We have our panorama mode. We have our food mode, we have our night light, we have our night shot mode, we have our macro, slow motion, and hyperlapse as well. And as far as video goes, it looks like we can go up to full HD 30 frames per second. And honestly, I don't blame them for capping the camera out at 30 frames per second, 1080p, because usually with these cheaper sensors they put on budget phones, 60 frames per second doesn't really look that good. So full HD 30 frames per second is going to be fine. I even still shoot my videos, the one that you're watching right now, at 1080p 30 frames per second. So looks good so far. Definitely love the biggest upgrade so far, which is of course the display, Super AMOLED display. One thing that didn't change is going to be our bezels on this phone. So the bezels are still going to hold some sort of thickness, which is honestly not too annoying. Also, as far as the 90 hertz refresh rate, this is working well, and I feel like this processor is going to be running better. We're also going to be checking out video games on this later this week as well. So we're going to be doing some gaming tests and stuff. But the last thing I want to go ahead and test out on here is our little test on YouTube to see how the speakers sound and see how the display looks. Call it a day and give you my initial opinions. All right, guys, so we're going to be testing out our speaker on this device and see how this sounds. Of course, we only have one speaker at the bottom of here. It's going to be a loudspeaker. And on YouTube as well, we can actually watch 1440p 60 frames per second videos. So just to let you guys know, that's the highest we can go up to on this budget phone, which is insane to say this in 2024. But let's go ahead and play this music and see how this sounds. So I'd say the speaker is acceptable. I think there is going to be a little bit of change from last year's speaker, but not too much. But the speaker definitely sounds decent enough to watch YouTube videos and stuff. The great thing, however, is we can use our corded headphones to watch videos. And of course, for most people, I feel like you're going to be using headphones, whether they're wired or wireless. But the speaker sounds good. Definitely don't think it sounds bad. We have some decent bass in here. Of course, it's going to have a tinge of tin just because this is a budget phone you're looking at right here. But honestly, for the price tag, it sounds pretty decent. All right, everyone. So the moment everyone has been waiting for, or at least I've been waiting for, is the video test. So we have this set on 1440p, 60 frames per second. And even noticing on the NCS music little thing, the graphics and colors and stuff look really, really good. So I have a feeling this is going to look beautiful right now. So I'm super excited. Super AMOLED display, 90 hertz refresh rate. Let's see how it looks. All right, yeah, so I have to say the display looks much better. You can definitely notice it. The colors are better. The screen's more vivid. I think it's even more brighter as well, but this display looks really, really good compared to the Galaxy A14 5G. Honestly, Samsung, amazing job on this ultra budget phone for putting that Super AMOLED display in here. This absolutely changes the game. For anybody that's used a sub $250 phone, you guys are absolutely going to enjoy this. It's going to look really, really good watching your Netflix, your YouTube, your Hulu, all that type of stuff. You guys are going to have a very, very good time watching videos and movies on this phone. Yeah, guys, that was my unboxing and first impressions on the Galaxy A15 5G. Honestly, so far, if they release this at the $199 price tag, I can absolutely recommend it. I can recommend it even more so if you guys are getting this for free or on a discount from either Metro, Cricket, or Boost Mobile. You guys are going to absolutely enjoy this phone. Absolutely enjoy this phone. Of course, we have to take photos, take videos, go into more detail on the gaming and the processor and everything so far. But what I've seen and my first impressions on the Galaxy A15 5G, this is honestly a huge upgrade, or one of the biggest upgrades that we've seen on the A series phones, on the lower A series phones. So A10, 11, 12, 13. This is a very big improvement from last year, and I'm honestly very impressed with the display and everything. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or you guys want me to make a specific video on the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G, let me know in the comments section down below. But hopefully this video helped you with your buying decision. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below, as well subscribing if you're not part of the Tech Gang already. Also hit the notification bell if you guys want to see more videos like this. But this has been Safal from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.